What is up, guys? Welcome everyone to a new gold making video. So this one is going to be about one of the old BFA farms that somehow people are still doing, and people are still buying the materials. I'm not even sure why, but they do really buy them. And basically we are farming here for 3 materials. The first one is the hardened spring. This is most likely the most important because it's the one that is usually the most expensive. And sometimes every once in a while you'll also see this one, the matching gear assembly, going more expensive than the hardened spring. The hardened spring is usually going for about 20 gold on the auction house, somewhere around that. And then this one it goes about 10 gold, 15 gold. And then you get these pieces, this tempered plating. Now these ones, as you can see, they are selling for like 1 gold usually. These are kind of whatever, right? But these ones, these two, these are the main materials that we're after, right? They're really easy to get, especially the hardened springs. You are gonna get a lot of them every pull, so it works. It's a good farm. And all you have to do is you have to get to this Mechagon Island, which is a bit tricky if you don't know how to, because basically this used to be a really long quest line where you will have to spend hours doing like a lot of stuff, and you know many few people have it back then. But now it's really easy because now you don't need to have any quest line or anything like that. All you need to do is go to the portal room in any of the major cities, and once you are in there you'll have to find a portal to Zuldathar. And once you get to the portal, basically you're gonna appear here. There's gonna be a boat here on the right, and on that boat there's gonna be a captain. All you have to do is talk with him and he's gonna teleport you to Kultiras, right? And once you're on Kultiras, you're gonna appear here at the top, so you can fly here to Mechagon. And here in Mechagon you have to go specifically to this area, because this is the area where the good mobs appear, right? So you can see, right? We are all basically in the middle, like we are pulling the mobs to the middle, and a few of them will appear like here, very close, but most of them will appear to the border, like, you know. So you start pulling them, and by the time they are usually dead, you will already have them in the middle, which is where you wanna have them, because you wanna get them all together. And if you have a monk, it's much more efficient, because basically they are not gonna get spread, you know, because the problem of getting them spread is that you'll have to do a lot of single looting, and that's always worse, right? Than if they are all together. So for this farm you will need a level 80 character, and to be honest you don't 100% need it, but I'll really recommend you to have one, because basically otherwise you're gonna be making less damage, and this farm, like, the mobs are not really gonna do any damage to you if you are over level, like level 70 something, you know. As soon as you're like level 73 or 74 you're gonna be fine. The mobs are barely gonna make any damage to you, but you'll need more damage to kill them fast, you know, in order to generate more gold from the farm, right? So my advice is try to come here with a level 80 character. You wanna have good gear, as I have. I'm not saying like you really need to have like, you know, top gear, but it's good if you have like 560, 550, somewhere around that. Then the mobs you can kill them really fast. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So you can see most of the mobs are often appearing around the borders, around the walls, as you can see. What I like to do is I have a macro on the Moonfire and Sunfire spells, made in such a way that I don't actually need to target the mobs myself. They get targeted automatically. And this is really efficient here, because sometimes the issue is that they are a bit hard to see, because there are a lot of, like, you know, there's not a lot of contrast in this area, right? So that's a really good trick. And yeah, you know, as usual you can do this with any class that has good AoE, such as a hunter. It's usually to have a monk, as I said, just for the statue. But I personally like to use the druids, because I think they are the best, you know, for pulling and doing AoE damage. So yeah. So we were saying that you will get these 3 materials. These are the 3 main important things. But one of the cool things about this farm is that you'll also get gold from these mobs every once in a while, which is a bit strange, to be honest, because most of these are robots. They are not even humanoids, but for some reason they do drop gold. So that's really good. Yeah, then something I need to mention is that you get a lot of spare parts. At the beginning I was really hyped, you know, because I was seeing my inventory getting filled with this, and And I was hoping they would be expensive on the auction house, but guess what? You cannot really sell any of these, right? These are just only to be vendored, or they can be also used for some quest that is basically not gonna give you any gold. So it's whatever, right? All of these you can just vendor. So yeah, that's all you get from the farm. Mostly you get these materials, then you get some gold, then you get some gray items that you can sell. They add up over time. And then another interesting thing is that you'll get some transmog items from BFA, and most of these, they are really cheap. Most of these they are going for about 300, 400, you know. But the sell rates are good for transmog items, you know. And usually that means that if you're in a mid population realm, you can easily sell this for like 1k or 2k, you know, if there's not that many competition on one specific item. This one, for example, is almost 1k on my realm, right? And the sell rate is good enough that you're gonna be able to most likely get some sales in a few weeks on average. So that's pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much the farm, I think. Yeah, that's all. So I hope you found this video useful. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.